Welcome back to On the Beat, everyone. I'm your host, Rachel Hurt, and today we're joined by Robert White from Robert's Apothecary in Columbus to talk about environmental allergies. Welcome back, Robert.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Always good to see you.
My pleasure.
So allergies are something that plague my household, myself, my daughter, my husband, but there's a difference between seasonal and environmental allergies. So tell us what kind of environmental allergies you're seeing right now.
Environmental allergies can be due to chemicals used in farming or chemicals used in the foods that you buy in the grocery store.
Right.
That was consumed every day, or they would consume from the restaurants. Hard to get away from them.
It is, it is. Tell us about some prescriptions that are used to normally treat environmental allergies.
Typical antihistamines like Zyrtec, Claritin, Allegra. We also have, and you can get over the counter now by showing your driver's license, the ones that have Sudafed in them, like Claritin D or Zyrtec D. So
those are over the counter now?
Those are over the counter now. Requires your driver's license and a meth scan by the state.
Well, that's probably a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
What about some natural alternatives for
natural alternatives? We have homeopathic ones, we have herbal ones. Herbal, excuse me. I know better than that. And there's one called quercetin that's been made famous with COVID because it helped with COVID so much. It helps with all sorts of allergy symptoms. Have one that's particularly good called Natural Dehist, and it's a blend. Been using it for about 10 years, and it has a number of things in it. It cleans out environmental toxins. It has NAC, which turns into glutathione, and as one of my doctors calls it, it's a garbage truck. It just goes through the body cleaning out all these toxins. So that's good.
Yeah, I take a NAC supplement every day.
Every day. Yeah.
Every day.
It's good for a lot of things.
It is, it is. Do you find that there's a difference in the side effects from the prescription medications versus the natural alternatives?
Most of the prescription ones are pretty clean. Zyrtec can make you sleepy, so we say take it at night, so that's no big deal. Benadryl is one that's used. You're going to get drowsy with it.
Right. Xylitol is makes you sleepy, right?
Yeah, it's very similar to Zyrtec. The over-the-counter ones, the homeopathic ones, don't cause drowsiness. They won't raise your blood pressure like the Sudafed component would do.
Right.
And then a good thing to be doing is like saline nose spray. Just spray a couple of times every day, just flushing stuff out. Or use a neti pot. You familiar with a neti pot?
I'm familiar with a neti pot. I've never used one, but I have seen them.
That's that gives a big flush.
Right.
Just saline, and you just flush all manner of stuff out.
Oh, and when the pollen starts to get around, I mean, that is probably a no-brainer. You need to do that.
No-brainer.
Speaking of, seasonal things that come about, what about poison ivy? There's a magic potion for that, right, at the apothecary?
Oh, yes. The magic one is called Rust Tox.
Okay.
And it's actually the active ingredient in poison ivy, but in the homeopathic form, we can do 4 tablets under the tongue, do that 4 times a day, and usually within a couple of days, it clears up.
So you use the same ingredients to fight what's going on in your body?
That's what homeopathic remedies are.
Huh. Well, I learned something new today.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, if you suffer from environmental allergies, please go see Robert or one of the other team members at Robert's Apothecary. Go in and visit with them so you can talk about your symptoms, and they can put you on the path to being allergy-free somewhat this spring. We'll be back after this short break.